Is it working? Hopefully. Alright, everything. Just check this stuff. Stat sheet. Everything is fine. So far, it's working. Wait, it's working. Hopefully it's working. We should be fine now. Let's see. All right. Alright, that's great. Hopefully everything is working. Just need to make sure, you know, because Yo bro, custom matches. No customs today, but we will be doing some interesting stuff. We'll be reviewing the devlog and also. So yeah, we're going to be doing some stuff. Also, we're going to be finishing some events, battleathon event, and we're going to have some fun. So yeah, but no customs today, sadly. So we don't have that much time for that. Anyways, yeah, hopefully the stream is working on your end. The stream is working on your end. I did stream a couple of minutes ago, but my video encoder got a bit cooked, so I had to change it. Wondering if the new Mech Frost is good. It's working? Nice. And no issues. My video encoder got a bit cooked, so I had to change it. But plus W Lancer map, bro. Yeah. I already saw the devlog, but I'll be just giving my thoughts on it in this stream. End of the stream, 30 minutes. I'll be doing that stuff. So yeah. We'll be having some fun today. We have some great fun today. Our boys starting the match. Hello. Okay. Why should I buy Deathwalker? Yeah, worth it. Should I buy Deathwalker? Yeah, definitely worth it. Should you buy Deathwalker? Yeah. BMP says that he is going to do customs when the Lancer map releases. Alright. That's very cool. The map is very interesting, but what is more interesting is that they said there's a kind of new feature coming out. Hangar reviews open. Yeah, you can give your hangar. I'll review it, no problem. I'll review your hangar, no problem. Just grab these really quick. By the way, if you all heard, SP dropping is officially cooked. No more SP dropping. So yeah, SP dropping is officially cooked. I think that's what I heard so far from the content creators. So yeah, that's great. Now I can do tournament normally, and that is much more fun. And I also duplicated my Gemini's bot farming weapon, and that's great. Let's see. Alright. This one. This is a hangar, right? Let's see. Viper, Deathwalker, Stormrack, Hamlock, Podgun, Lacewing, Revoker, Eclipse, Minigun. Your hanger is not cooking, brother. You need to make some fixes. Stormrack should go on the Deathwalker. Check my pilots. Yeah, pilots are also kind of pilots are fine. As far as I'm concerned, pilots are fine. The Stormrack should go on the Deathwalker, 100%, no doubts. The Deathwalker is the main priority. Yeah, this is what you should be doing. Powered guns on Hemlock is fine because the Deathwalker is the main priority here. The Deathwalker with the Stormrax does better than the Hemlock, so yeah. What implants do you have? Ability cooldown days, obviously, both are nice. Cooldown damage, yeah, perfect implants. Perfect on that. Deathwalker. HP recovery. Nope. Implant setup is wrong. Both of these implants I swapped them with ability cooldown duration. Deathwalker is heavily reliant on ability cooldown and duration. Definitely must use both. Reload and radius, obviously you need both of those. Radius is you can get the damage over the mortal air shields, and that helps a lot. But HP resurrection is not necessary, and Stormrack damage isn't necessary. Stormrack already does enough damage. Yeah. Ability cooldown and duration, very important for Deathwalker. Very important. You should not take either of those off. Got from basic crate, I use ability cooldown for infinite days. For infinite days. Well, up to you. I definitely recommend putting ability cooldown on that. You have a normal duration of this. Rare duration can give your Deathwalker like an extra second, which is fine. Which is kind of useful, I'd say. Railgun Orion. I guess you don't have the implants for this. What implants I recommend you use on your Orion? Ability cooldown, shield pierce, damage, and reload, obviously. That's what I recommend you use on your Orion if you have those. Viper Aegis, very solid indeed. Very solid. Implants are fine. Yeah, so I think your rare implant. I think you're better off with these implants instead of putting rare implants, honestly. But if you get the epic ones, definitely save A coins for Surge priority. Yep, 100%. Get Surge, then after you can get focus on implants. Don't bother buying pilots or implants until you get the two most brain dead mechs in the game, Surge and Eclipse specifically. So yeah. Very good hanger, just have to work around those implants. Where is my Deathwalker? I'll show you my example. This is the implants I use on my Deathwalker, and definitely must have both of these. You can use normal ability cooldown and duration, same difference only. But since I have legendary cooldown, I'm using it. Yeah. Definitely those two implants must have on Deathwalker always, for any Deathwalker build, no exceptions. Definitely required. Yeah. Railgun Orion's fine, you just need the shield pierce cooldown and the damage and reload. Those stuff you get those, will be fine. You were asking me in Discord earlier whether Deathwalker was worth getting or not. Definitely worth it. Deathwalker's cook and mech, man. 100% recommend everyone. If you can spend $5, Deathwalker's the first thing I definitely. Isn't Lace Leg Deathwalker legendary Deathwalker implant good? It's fine, but like most of the time you're gonna come back with full HP anyways, so kinda don't see a use of it. Unless you're using Revoker on Deathwalker, which you shouldn't. Revoker Deathwalker is like the only scenario you would use like HP restoration, but honestly I would still not use it though. Revokers on Deathwalker is like a bad idea. Deathwalker is not fast enough to chase down enemies. So a surge or like a nomad can just hide around the corner, wait for your ability to go out, and they have the utility to charge you down. So pretty much they just easily outroll you anyways. So even with your high energy capacity, they can stun, damage resistance, outroll you once your ability goes out. So the duration is still bad. The ability cooldown and duration is the main priority. And Stormrack, Deathwalker obviously, anyone trying to hide behind corners, radius damage and stuff like that. So yeah, Stormrack, Deathwalker is just great, man. Pay to win player, top 3 build, must have an hanger. Anyways, Yeah, max level only 10% HP risen, but never mind, I got it for basic plan. Why not upgrade it? Yeah, I mean that's fine, but I don't recommend using that long term. Anyways, let's complete this hangar showdown. Hopefully everything is working properly. I just need to make sure because I don't want any lagging in my stream. That will hurt me. So yeah. Phoenix. Yes, I'll check your ID, sir. I'll check your ID next. No worries. Just after this Hanker Showdown match, we'll check everyone's IDs, no problem. I also did a review of the Parasite, kind of giving my thoughts on it. Giving my thoughts on the Parasite as well and giving some gameplay. Hopefully that was useful to you guys. So yeah. Anyways. Alright. I mainly try to use achievement builds. I can see why. You want to just get those A coins, right? Yeah, I understand. It's not a bad idea to use achievement builds. I also use some achievement builds. Like Stormrack Guardian is one of my achievement builds. So. I don't use achievement builds unless I'm doing achievements specifically, so like yeah. My main objective, I always try not to use the best stuff possible. Like I use good weapons, but Hanker Showdown searching opponents sucks, dude. Yep. But one thing I'm really happy about is they finally fixed the tanking issue. I'm really happy about that, man. Finally they fixed it after so many years. Finally, we will all congratulate Plarium together. Oh, my clanmate. Clanmate facing, oh, and friend also facing. Uh-oh. That's, both of these guys are my friends. That's a bit performant. That's Surge lurking around the corner. You using tanking before too? Yep. That's why I wanted to finally go down. Main reason why I used it, because everyone was doing it as well. I don't want to. Nice work. The main reason I did tanking before is it's because it's impossible to win tournaments without doing it. But BMP did say it was bad and it was not nice. So, I mean, I did agree with him. Like, I know it's not good, but the main reason I did it for a tournament. So now that nobody can do it, it's much happier. Now that we don't have to worry about it. I would like you to take the bait. On the search. I'd like you to take the bait on the search if possible. It's weird you didn't got tanker roll, but me got it. Well. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm cooked, boys. Introvert. Hello, sir. Now close quarters effort is that real pain in here is, yeah, 100% approved. Okay. What will these guys go with? Let's go with this just for safety precautions. Okay. No man! Ouch. That is a slap in the face. That's not good for me. It's not good for me. The damage resistance will allow him to survive that. But it's fine. If you can stun him, that'll be nice, man. Actually, I should not be out in the open, though. You don't have Eclipse? Like I said, I always try not to use the best mechs possible. Like I said, I always try not to use the best stuff possible. I always try not to. I got him. Yeah, we're getting a little bit cooked. I'm gonna need to bring out some meta. Go with Parasite. I always try not to use like the absolute most brain dead meta builds because, you know, that's not the fun part of winning. Always try to use fun stuff, you know. Main objective. That's why I don't use Eclipse and Search. Only in Hangar Showdown because like Hangar Showdown is like exclusive meta, and like if you don't use meta, you lose. That's about it. That's good. He will splash me. Splash me. Don't walk in. Don't walk in. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't you dare walk in. Don't you dare walk in. It's a trap. Yep, I told him it's a trap. I told him it's a trap. My boy walks in. We will be cooked here, but you know what? That'll be fine. Yeah, I told him. I told you I'll be cooked. My teammate just walked in like the brave hero. Anyways, that's not a big deal. I did a big mistake too, but it's fine. But we do have to give our GGs, you know. Where is it? Alright. Some of these guys are brain dead on Hangar Showdown. Yep, 100%. They just walk into the Hangar Showdown. Cap 1511. Oh, hello, sir. How's it going? How's it going? You'll accept my friend requests. Yeah, sure. If you guys have Plarium Play, I appreciate you send it to Plarium Play. I don't have space in in-game friends list, but I will still try. I will try. I will try to accept, but if you have Plarium Play, much appreciate you send it there. Like, I'll accept the invites, no problem, but I just kind of don't have space, and I do have to remove people, and that's also going to mean that I'm going to remove some people that are, like, don't play the game often, but they still play the game, so like, yeah. So yeah, if you have Plarium Play, send it in Plarium Play, or I'll accept it in in-game ID, no issues, no issues. Wait, we can add friends in Plarium Play, how? Yeah, I'll show you how. In Plarium Play, you just go there, and in like the left-hand side, you should see like a friends section. Just click on that. My Plarium Play ID is in the description. Copy and paste that in this friends search list, and pretty much you should get it. Oh, I have this guy now on my team. Okay, no problem. Stalker. I will kill this guy so the Hemlock can lock up this nomad, but maybe not. Hello. Plarium Play is only for PC. PC, right? Yep, only for PC. But one thing you can do, one thing I'll mention for a couple of you people, you can friend me on PC and still play with me on mobile. That is one thing you can do. That's one thing you can do. I always use the Stormac Redeemer, Stormac Orion, and Revoker Zephyr. They work all the time. Stormac Redeemer works. Orion also works. Orion damage output basically. It will turn all the HP to erase everything basically. Uh-oh, he's gonna stun me. That's not good. Stun. Ouch. So you can friend me on PC and still play with me on your mobile. It'll work. It'll work. I've tried it before too, it works. Stormac Redeemer, why it works in Hangar Showdown is because it gets the max perk, so it can remove all the debuffs, and that is very, very helpful, especially. What I'm gonna do here is just gonna run for it, basically. This rate is not even the point. You can try it, sir. Bro, why the stream ended? Because my video encoder kinda got cooked. Last stream, my video encoder got a bit cooked, so I kind of had to change things. But it's fine, it's working now, and that is what is nice. But anyways, Robot Hunter, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Welcome. Redeemer is budget Eclipse. In a way it is, but both of them work differently. Eclipse doesn't allow new effects to get stacked onto, but Redeemer can remove any status effects if it's applied onto you to remove it. Okay, by the way, did you see the most recent Mech Arena official post? Yep, I've already seen it. The devlog. That's what you're talking about, right? I will be covering that in the stream. Don't worry. I'll be covering that in the stream. Maybe not. Do you want me to do it right now or after I finish the battles? I'll let you guys decide on that. So, should I start the battle right now? Should I go into battles right now? Or should I do the devlog right now instead? I'll let you guys decide. Nope, Shadow is rank 5 and Stormneck rank 6. I'll let you guys decide. Should I do the devlog thing right now or after I'm done with the gameplays? Because after I'm done with all the invites and stuff. Redeemer's budget for Deathwalker? Yeah, it's comparable to Deathwalker. I wouldn't say it's comparable to Eclipse. Like the only similarity is that the debuff cleanse can have. Shadow budget for Eclipse? Nope, that's wrong. That's the wrong statement. Let's play some battles? Yeah, sure. Do I have you on my friends list, introvert? Can you give 100,000 credits, please? I want to purchase the Revoker. Sorry, sir. I'm not giving away any resources to anybody. Because if I give it to you, a lot of other people are going to ask me as well, right? Like, I can give you advice on how to earn them. You can just do these tasks. You can just do these tasks here, easily. Unfortunately, no. You can send the invite. Let me see if I can move some people. Possibly. But yeah. I will do some... What are the tasks? I did not even pay attention. What? How much you play the game per day? Mostly around 8 hours, I would say. Become 20 MVP, capture 25 control points. Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. Acquire 5,000 polymer implant parts. I can do that right now, actually. Let's see what garbage we have. Okay, scrap. Let's scrap all these. Trash. I think I'll keep you because for some reason. Foul play range, I'll keep that as well. Because I think I may or may not use that. Scrap these. I need 5,000. Can you please give me your Fortum? What do you mean by Fortum? Stop begging, kids. Yeah. They should just earn it instead of asking. But anyways, strike rocket range, I'll keep that for some reason. I'll keep a couple of these implants because I wouldn't say they're begging, but scrap some garbage. A few more. Arc torrent damage is trash. Chain gun range also trash. I won't use those in future. Raj Pet, did you see that? Bro, like the post which they told you to get a free token from Plarium Play. Token from Plarium Play? Free token from Plarium Play, but that's only exclusive to PC players. What are you gonna do? If you're a phone player, you can't do anything about it, which is sad. And I honestly think I'm pretty against it. I think everyone should be able to get the tokens. Fight. Yeah. Raj Pert is correct. Nothing MA. Hello, sir. What's wrong? Black FF. Hello, sir. How's it going? Let's grab these. Kill enemies with close quarter weapons. That's very specific. Let's play a battle. Yeah, sure. Gonna need to scrap one more. What else do I have? I mean, I have 2 of these. Might as well scrap one. Like, I only have the only variants. Strike Rocket 10 is the only thing I have. I don't want to scrap too many implants though, because they're kind of precious to me, and I don't want that. Amber guns, whatever. How many days on the free token event? Give me a second. There you go. 30 days, 17 hours. Please show. Give me your ID. My ID is in the description. You check the description. Should I get the Deathwalker deal for $6? Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're a pay-to-win player. I don't know if it's gonna come for cheaper. The cheapest offer is 4.99 USD, which is cheap. So I kinda think you should wait, but I mean if you need it, get it. Deathwalker is worth it, every penny. Yes, bro, introvert, I just tell you, get Deathwalker from Discord. Yeah, Deathwalker is cook and mech, man. No debates, you should get it. Introvert, sent invite. Do I have space? If their request gets accepted, you're lucky. Oh yes, I do have space. Nice. Not bad, I do have space. I do have like 1 or 2 spots, so yeah, that's nice. If you guys have Plarium Play, send it to Plarium Play. But if not, you can send it to in-game ID too, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna need to do some tasks. I'll use this hanger. I can't figure out where you're live. If you answer this, I think you have rain yesterday. Yep, it was raining yesterday. What is Max Friends? Mac Friends? I mean, you can just check my YouTube channel page. It's not so difficult. It rained in my country yesterday. The only thing I'll tell you is I live in India. That's about it. I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I am because that's a secret. Galaxy, you're Indian, yes. That's one thing I'll say, but I won't tell you exactly where I live because I'm not exposing information. But yeah, your ability should run out, right? Hebrews do some damage. I mean, not a lot, but survived that. If it was revoked, I would have been dead for sure. I know, Galaxy, that you live in India, but don't you recognize me? Dude, your Aegis mod's so weak. Weak? That's because I'm trying to use weak mods. If I use the strong mods, then the matchmaking is gonna throw the kitchen sink in my face, basically. I don't recognize you. I'm not sure if I do. Raj Pet, I don't actually recognize you. I would prefer you kinda tell me. Robot Hunter? Boys, please. Thank you, much appreciated. I know it's either south side or eastern side. Can't assume that. Robot Hunter, yeah. I didn't recognize that. You surprised me there, buddy. You surprised me. You don't have an Indian accent? Because I'm not Indian. I live here. I'm not Indian. I told you. I think I already told that. I'm not Indian, but I live here. That's about it. Alright. This boy's cooked. These Geminis will one-shot anything because modifiers going on right now, 50%. And that will make my job easy. Also, my tournament matches are much easier due to this build specifically. What SP that started encountering mod bots? This is rank 6 bots. Only at rank 6. My SP is pretty high, so yeah. For your country, I think. But you told one of your subscribers your state. You're not an Indian, that's why you have a crazy English speaking skills? Yep. That's correct. Guys, I'm not telling where I live. I'm not telling. It's a secret. You'll never find out. So 7,000 SP. Mostly around 6,000 SP you should start facing modded bots. Pro gaming. Subhan, hello sir. Sorry for not paying attention. How's it going? I know where you live. Let me see. So that's it. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had to review your hanger. Fair mistake, my mistake. Embergun Stalker, a mech that cannot survive out in the open. Nope. Podgun Orion is fine, it'll work. Podgun Orion is fine, it'll work. Let's see what the implants you have. Shield Pierce, nice. That's nice, buddy. Cooldown's also nice. Very good. You're doing good stuff. Stormrax rank 3 on Lancer. I think you should put both of those on the Lancer. The Lancer is definitely better than the MD, buddy. Okay, I give up, bro. Happy now? Give up, happy now? I got the Shield Pierce implant from the crates. That's great, buddy. Revoker Zephyr is obvious. What implants are you using? Ability, cooldown obvious. Duration is obvious as well. Revoker range on Zephyr reasonable. MD, I would not put the best weapon and pilot on. I would put it on the Lancer because the Lancer is better. That is a Storm Rank 8, rank 4, not rank 3. Yeah, but I would still put the 10-6 on the Lancer. The Lancer is definitely better. MD best mech. Yeah, it's OP, bro. MD is very OP. You live on Earth. Yep, you're correct. So yeah, MD is very OP, but I think you should prioritize the Lancer. That's kind of up to you. Embergun Stalker. Nah, I don't see that working out. Rocket Motor. MD is best mech. Yeah, I told you. Approved 100%. MD is very OP, we already know. Bro, are you from your mom? I mean, that's obvious. My Stormrack 8's damage is equal to Stormrack 6 damage for some reason. That's because they're rank 4. If they're rank 5, then they'll do higher. Stupid question. Yeah, no problem. Questions are welcome, you know. Questions are always welcome. Let's see. They work better in Anger Showdown though. Yep, that's because they get maxed out, obviously. I can't find you now. In Anger Showdown, everything gets maxed. So even if you have like a low rank minigun, you can use it in Anger Showdown, but I don't recommend using sustained fire weapons in Anger Showdown specifically. Sustained fire weapons in Anger Showdown is a really bad idea. Don't recommend anybody do that. Really bad idea. It's because it forces you to walk out in the open, which getting hit by radius damage and like revokers and stuff will mess you up. But yeah. Little custom match, not today. Today we're gonna actually be reviewing the devlog. If I can finish this in if I can finish all of these tasks in a couple of matches, then yes, we may or may not do customs, but it's mostly going to take the entire stream, so kind of, they are 4 stars. Okay. What we're going to do here, we're going to dump the dome shield down. That's a Stormrack Eclipse. That's not good for me. Oh, hello, sir. Manan, hello, sir. Bro, I had changed my Quantum 10-8 on Aegis with the 12 and 16. Better than Quantum Gun, but is it the best for Aegis? I don't think so. That is a nice Vortex teammate. Yeah, he looks very cool. The Quantum Guns the Coral Launchers are good. And the Coral Launchers are pretty decent if you can make them work. Coral Launchers do have an auto-adjusting system, if you know. So yeah, they should work. Don't worry, I'll give assistance. Just wait. I cannot give assistance. Please tell me. Choose the hanger of mine. What do you want me to use in MAQC? Very interesting question. Just use the same stuff. It's not gonna make a big difference anyways. I don't really care. I don't really care if we win the Macarena Quarterly Clash or not. Most of the chances we lose it because opponents are running brain dead builds, so the chances we cook. Also, they're very skilled, so chances we win. You can decide. You can see and decide. Yeah, let them sit back and rain Stormracks. We have the beacon, so it's fine. Just make sure we get the beacon. Make sure to destroy those bots that try to get for the beacon. That's about it. Just make sure we have the beacon, boys. That's about it. As long as we have the beacon, we'll be fine. Is that Eclipse Revoker? Stormrack Eclipse. Most OP build. It's cooked. I have two very good hanger. Choose which one. Just use the same one you used in the first Macarena Quarterly Clash. That's the best one, on my opinion, for that map specifically. I'm gonna spawn Orion because I'm gonna need enough. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, boys. Hello. How are you? My teammates are AFK or maybe not. Go rush, come on. Go rush, come on. There's a surge there, but be careful. Will I get the beacon in time? Yes, I will be able to get it in time. My anger is a little messy. I mean, having a messy anger is not your fault. I'm not gonna blame you. I mean, if you like to run interesting stuff, respect it. But yeah. Okay, at least tell me which hanger is better out of the three, please. Okay, sir, I'll tell you. Bro's desperate. I'll tell you. When did you get over here? Hopefully it's not a kill shot because he will make me angry. Oh, it's a Scorpius. Okay, cool. Hello, friend. Bye-bye. I can kill a brain dead Eclipse with an Ember Gun Stalker in Hanger Showdown. Don't underestimate it. That's news to me. Yeah, I mean, in Hacker Showdown, yeah, mods don't exist. I think you should be able to one-shot them pretty much. Anyways. That's not good. That's a Chongus. That's a Chong. The Chong. Boy. It's a Railgun Orion. He will mess me up so badly. I don't want him to do that because it's not good for me. So just keep poking him down. We have influence advantage. I do have one more mech. Come on, boys. We need a cook. We need a cook. We need a cook. Is it a good idea? Actually, rushing out is a dumb idea. I'm not gonna attempt. I'm not gonna attempt it. We should do Chungus squad customs afterwards, bro. Yep, 100%. Chungus is very OP, bro. Everyone must respect Chungus. Nobody should disrespect Chungus. Very OP. He's big, mighty, strong, thick boy. Thick boy. Maybe depends on how brain dead the player is. I mean, most Eclipse players, they just run it out in the open, thinking like, okay, I have face cloak on. Like, I can be immune to everything. Like, the enemies can still shoot back at you. That's what they don't know. That's what they don't know, though. Yeah, everything a warrior needs. Give me a second. I'm gonna need to answer my boy's question first. And that question is we're gonna need to scroll down to find out where his hangar is. That's it. Yeah, this one, perfect. Hopefully I have all the implants set up. So, Waffle says brick house is thick. Yeah, 100% approved. It's very thick. Every time I try to kill a brick house, it takes more than 2 magazines. It shows how thick the brick house is. Everything a warrior needs. Yep, 100% approved. If you guys If you have seen his Ruffles' Reaver 12 stream, I actually was playing with him. Should I buy a Death Walker? Come on stream, I'll explain that. Because yeah, I got Chungus skin and there was a acorn beside me. Bro, I'm laughing so bad. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it in Discord. No. I replied, Chungus was OP, you know why? It's very OP, yeah. Two mag of revokers. Nice, bro. Yeah. Even I have played with Ruffles. Yeah. Nice. I can only play with Ruffles on his main account because since his SP is high. And Chungus very OP. Yeah, approved. Approved, not only by me, by everyone here. Fun. The skin is very good though. The skin is very beautiful though. You know, like let's all agree the skin is very, very beautiful. Look at him. You got Parasite from the Great Version. Nice, nice. 2 damage resistant max. One has 90%, other one has 50%. Very cool. I wonder what happens if both of them activate the ability at the same time. It's like the Parasite become extra tanky or something? Hopefully. I'm not sure if the damage resistance stacks, but possible. These are the Quasher bots. Hopefully they don't cheat with their guided mechanics. Ow. Strike Rocket bots is spicy. I played 11 battles with Ruffles FTP account and won 9, therefore 9/10. 11/11. Yep. Yeah, I'm cooked. No chances about that. But do I have Revoker 10 and 6 Surge better or Revoker 10 and Emperor 8? Revoker 10 and 6 is better than Emperor Gun 8. Because in the current meta it's more about how you take down your mortal air shields faster. So Revokers are better. I don't see any reason why you should use hybrid builds at all. Like the only hybrid build that is good is Revoker and Ember Gun, but even still that's not worth using. Just use 2 Revokers. Like a double Revoker 6 is still better than an Ember Gun 8 and a Revoker 10 combo, honestly. Because you can just peel away the mortal air shields faster, and that's much easier. So you'll get your damage output faster on your target. So that's better than just doing more damage regularly. Ember Guns are good with when mods don't exist. I really don't face that much mods. That's because you may be low SP. So like Ember Guns only do good when mods don't exist. So like in Aggro Showdown, Ember Guns will do really good because mods don't exist, right? Obviously. Nice. But yeah. My SP is pretty high, 7,000. Also, most of my mechs are rank 6, so I'm gonna be facing the same amount of enemies with like mods. Revoker 6 is the only thing I went back tier 3s for. Don't regret it. You should have got it while you were there. Meta weapons are meta weapons, right? I will say one thing to people right now. I'll just say one important thing. Stormrack 10, Revoker 10, and where's the other one? Podgun 10. All 3 of these weapons you must get. Stormrack 10, Revoker 10, you duplicate those. Podgun 10 is more of like an opinion. I duplicated my Podgun 10s. They're very good, honestly. They're very good. Recommend. When I was there, they were pay to win. Yeah, Revokers kind of came out a bit late, like after Stormrack, right? So yeah, shall I duplicate my Stormrack 10s or save up for Eclipse? Do you have any mech that can equip double 10s on? Do you have any mech that can equip double 10s on? I don't think you do, like except for the Panther, obviously. So like, if I don't have any reason to duplicate them, then don't bother. Just go for the Eclipse instead. Get like one thing I'll tell you, people. Just get the 2 mechs first. The 2 most brain dead mechs in the entire game. Just get those 2. Just get those 2 mechs. It doesn't even matter. Like, pretty much I'll say every other upgrade is every 8 coin investment is worthless until you get those 2 mechs. After you get them, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So yeah, like I just get those 2 and after 2. Ultra's God is here. Tell me what I have to do. So you did ask me for a $6 deal, should I get Deathwalker or not? So it's a kind of a matter of whether if you want it for cheaper or you want it quicker. So it's a matter of whether you want it for cheaper. Deathwalker is a really good mech, definitely worth it if you're willing to spend $6. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be for cheaper, but yeah, they definitely recommend getting it. Yes, Outlaw Guardian Paragon. MD's best mech, yeah, very OP. Okay, bro, I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Alright. Okay, let's see what here. Sir Phantom skins. All of these for money. They should give all of these skins for free. None of these are worth it. What do we have here? Howler range implant should be for free. Blast RPG implants should be for free. Dreadshot implants should be for free. Both are trash. Reanimate cooldown, fine, but I don't think it should cost that much. It had come USD, then get it. It's very good. It's very good. $5 deal is very good, man. Definitely recommend getting it. That's the same price I'd buy all of my mechs. Buy a bunch of mechs. Definitely recommend getting it. Definitely pick it up. Dreadshot, Dreadshot. Approved 100%. You're 100% correct, man. Dreadshot's garbage. I wouldn't say Dreadshot though. I would say it's garbage. That's about it. It's not good. Like let's be honest here. Hellfire, Dreadshot, Suppressor. What else exists? Chain Gun is Blast RPG. What else is there? And like a Fusion Cannon. All of these are kind of whatever. Like these weapons kind of just exist because they exist, on my opinion. Like on my opinion, these weapons just exist because they exist. That's about it. I can tell you. I don't see a reason of any of them existing. Hellfire is fun to use, I guess. Not really. Hellfire does not do enough damage quickly. So pretty much anybody with Revokers will beat you up, so that's not good. Chain Gun Sentinel, very OP. Okay, I'm going to buy it. Yep, definitely recommend, bro. Deathwalker's cooking mech. It'll easily replace your Vortex, 100% approved. It'll easily replace your Vortex, no chances at all. That's the search, get the search, get the search. Get the search, nice. My boy had Chain Gun Sentinel. Mostly it's gonna be OP. Everyone can take notes here. Very OP build. Approved 100%. Don't worry, I'll drop a dome shield for you. So that way you don't have to kind of... I'm just gonna go for mid. I don't really care at this point. I will die by doing it, but I'm just gonna get the center beacon because that's what is more important. Just gonna get the beacon because I should get my ability back. Just gonna drop it here. I'll be back in another account. I just remembered Fusion Cannon. Oh man, it's the worst mech achievement. Worst mech achievement. Yep. I mean, it takes a long time to finish, and Fusion Cannon's garbage. Like on Nomad, possibly could work, I don't know, but on like Fusion Cannon's just trash, straight up trash. Like pretty much you can't use it on anything. Okay, at least I got a point, so there's that. Helix Sac Scorpius, Graviton Panther, and something else sitting on top. In that case, let me go chase him down a bit. Oh geez, hello sir, how's it going? I will go first. I will go first. I'll go first. One guy dead. Back up, back up. Don't waste your surge. Don't waste your surge. It's brain dead Mech over there. Brain dead Mech. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd be dead. I hear more revokers. Did they get behind us or something? Hopefully not. What is that, a Deathwalker? Oh, it's a Hamlodge. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotta crush that guy before he tries to stun anybody. Hamlock is cooked. Did he get close? Yeah, I'm dead, but at least the Seeker's dead, right? So. Let's see how much HP they have against my Orion. Maybe not. Okay, at least I marked him, that is. Bro, I finally bought Revoker 12, 3 months of collecting just gone in 1 second. Definitely worth it though. Now that you have that Revoker 12, you have that surge, right, with the Ember Gun 12-8. I recommend you replace that with Ember Gun Revoker 12 and 6. Replace it with Revoker 12 and 6. Definitely recommend you do that now. Hopefully you did it. You should do it. Having 2 Revokers is better than Ember Gun. Where is it? Do I have to scroll all the way here? Dark Devil, right? Yes, finally. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. Definitely 100% this build will cook. Just trust me. Just trust me. Because having 2 Revokers is better. You appeal the mortal shields faster, and that is much more effective. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this in the stream, so I'll just do a bit of it, and then we'll get to the devlog. So yeah. Stream will be going on for another 1 more hour, so yeah, that's good. S Vengeance Yame, is my Sentinel okay? Should I have equipped it with Graviton Beams, bro? Sentinel's garbage. You should not even use that, honestly. But I mean, if you want to use it for fun, go ahead. I'm not gonna judge you. Next goal is getting Nomad. Yep. If you want full meta hanger, then go for Nomad, Surge Eclipse, Deathwalker, Lacewing, Lacewing, pay to win max, but Hemlock is there, right? So you can use Hemlock instead of Lacewing for now. But like, yeah, the only thing is missing is Deathwalker near hanger, which is that's fine. Orion is still fine. So like, yeah, if you want top competitive meta sweaty hanger, then go for the. You're not gonna have to go pay to win perspective, but if you want top meta hanger in terms of free to play, then Revoker Nomad Surge Eclipse with those Revoker 3 Revoker Braindead builds, Stormrack Hemlock and Railgun Orion. Top free to play hanger, on my opinion. Any disagreements? If you have any disagreements, hello boy, what do you mean? KK King Royal officials, only bring things here if it's English. I cannot understand any other language. Hopefully I made that clear. I'm playing only for fun. It's pretty good unless you gotta keep your distance with it. Yeah, true. I mean, if you're gonna use it for fun, then fine. That's fine. I also run a lot of goofy builds sometimes. One of the most goofy builds I've ever run is Suppressor Arachnos. Very OP. 100% everyone recommend try it out. It's very OP that it'll blow your mind basically. How bad it is, like, honestly. Very, very OP. 100% recommend. For now, my dream hanger is. Yeah, that's a Panther shield. Which I'm gonna need to like angle myself here and just like angle the Gemini shot so like I get the back damage. Because I do need to get back kills, so. You have miniguns, reload for a while. Beavers, you're cooked. My boy's cooked. Thanks for assistance. Oh, hello. How are you? It's not good. It's a silver thorn. He may or may not kill me, but that's fine. Do you guys want me to play some tournament? Do you guys want to see some tournament? This build does really good in tournament, I can show you. Both my Stormrat Guardian and my Gemini just kind of carry me in this tournament matchmaking. I get maxed out bots pretty much all the time. If I want, I can do some tournament. I'll be fine. We got that. Max Tammy with dual Stormrat 12s, perfect. Max Orion with Railgun 12s, perfect. Surge Revoker 16 and 6 or 8, yeah, perfect. The Revoker 8s, you're gonna have to spend A coins on that, but I only recommend doing that after you got all the A coin based weapons, meaning both Revoker 12, Stormrat 12, Stormrat 16, and Revoker 16. After you got those weapons, Surge, Eclipse, Hemlock, Nomad, after that only you should get Revoker 8. Before that, don't even attempt it. Maxed Eclipse with dual Revoker 12s, yeah, obviously. Then Nomad with dual Ember 12s. Why Nomad with dual Ember 12s though? Why not Nomad with Revoker 16 and Revoker 6 or 8? Why not? Embergun Nomad does not work when mods exist. Anyone with Revokers, even a Revoker Eclipse, can pretty much easily outbrawl you, even though you're a Nomad with damage resistance. It's because you don't have Revoker. I wouldn't recommend anybody use Ember Guns in any scenario necessary. Revoker is just better. Dude, I can upgrade my Orion right now to rank 5, but I have no weapons. Yeah, test the tournament. Yeah, sure. Got you. But still I like Nomad with Embers more. Up to you. One thing I'll tell people, like all of us content creators are like giving advice and stuff, like go for this, go for that. But at the end of the day, it's more of like a personal preference thing. It's more of like what you enjoy and what you like, and specifically, if you more care about winning, if you care more about like winning and nothing else, then the meta is just the option. But if you care more about having fun, you can try different things. It's not a bad idea. But yeah. Oh, okay. This guy's in my friends list. Oh. Oh, hello. So that guy, Zerin, is in my friends list. So we are facing friends today. That's what's going on, I suppose. Maxed out bots are here. I won't be one-shotting them, but I will do some decent damage, so it's fine. But one obvious thing that people should not do is don't underestimate it's just bots and walk out in the open. That's a really dumb mistake. Because these bots are maxed out, and like this Revoker Lace Wing here will break my dome shield quick as possible. So. But so far we're doing fine. But this Bastion is going to be the main issue, because my boy has a lot of HP, as you can see. You guys can handle him, right? And I will just continue farming. Uh-oh. I will be dead here. Okay, he fell down. What's next? Revoker Surge. I'm gonna assure everyone he's gonna spawn the Revoker Surge next. 100% approved. So what I'm gonna do is, like you can see over there, Revoker Surge is out. Brain Dead Mech is out. So what I do want to do is I want to get right close to him and get redirect my shots over his mortal air shield. I don't know if he has an Eclipse though. Oh, he does have an Eclipse, so I could just fire one more magazine, and then after that, there, Deathwalker, no big deal. We got 7 kills with the Geminis, pretty good. The highest I've ever gotten is like a 19 or 20 or something like that. You may not believe me, but that's the highest I've gotten in like this tournament after the reset of the matchmaking. Hopefully this dome shield doesn't disappear because of this thing moving around. Be fine though. Did fine. I think what he should try to do is just aim at this ceiling above here. That's what he's making a mistake in. Okay, this boy here. Hey, hello. Just be fine. You'll be fine. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I got the player in one go. That's a Chongus. That's a Chongus, so... I mean, but he has the lance, so that means he can't kill me, technically. Did I get him? Mostly not, but let's see. Brain dead mechs are out. Brain dead mechs are out. Got both of them. Next is Revoker Surge is going to come out next. So I'm going to have to get on top of this thing over here. Focus on them. Don't focus on me, please. Revoker Surge is coming. It's going to try it. It's going to try it. Yeah, sure. You'll stun me anyways. It's like, get him over the modular shield or something. Get the Revoker Surge. Get the Revoker Surge. Yeah, of course he won't die. Tank HP, obviously. Why don't keep any mechs with Revokers? Because obvious solution to everything. Obvious solution. You want me to start slaying meta too? That's gonna be a bit boring. Like, everyone tells me to go for the meta, but I don't think I want to. Look at a clip coming there. I want to wait his ability out. Chonk. Got both of them. Got both of them. Got both of them. I am using Orion here instead of Deathwalker because maxed out bots, right? So I'm gonna need as much damage output as possible. So using Orion makes sense. So, that's a maxed kill shot with 16 and 8 combo. That's a really interesting one. Maxed kill shot with Mr. X 16 and 8. I mean, one way to waste all your A coins, right? Let me see. This is the guy. Which hanger was he using? Ah, this one. Yeah, that's a waste of A coins, honestly. He should have invested in this. He should have invested in this. And like the Nomad as well. That would have been better for him. That's what people are make mistakes on. Just because it's cheaper, they just upgrade it immediately. Did you upgrade your Orion, bro? Nope, I don't. That's gonna be my next upgrade. I'm saving A coins next for Orion. Reason is because tournament matchmaking is going a bit crazy, and it's really hard to kill these bots, maxed out bots. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a nuke build. I have my Gemini 10s duplicated anyways, so what I'm gonna do is get my Orion to rank 6 and put Geminis on it. Put double Gemini 10s in Orion, also get the shield piercing blend as well. You're gonna need that. So it's gonna cost me 2,820 A coins along with the 600 A coins for the shield pierce. So that's gonna be a total of 3,420 A coins according to my calculations. So yeah, I'm gonna be saving for a while. So yeah, I started using Guardian with dual Stormrack 10s and it's surprisingly decent. Yeah, Guardian with Stormrack is pretty fun. It's not the best. It's not like you shouldn't obviously put your Stormracks on Guardian, but like, I mean, it's a fun build, so I tried out. Just show your face. This player being, I have two teammates, either of them being useful. Brain Dead Mech is here. Brain Dead Mech is here. I'm gonna have to make a run for it because he has Revoker, a clip, nothing else. Teammates are playing? I don't know. I mean, not playing supposedly. Focus on the Eclipse. I don't really care about skill shot. Where's the Eclipse? Okay. Gonna make a run for it now. My Stormrack Guardian actually kind of carries me a lot though, honestly. Aim above the multi-layer. Very easy strategy. The most brain-dead build in the game, yep. My boy can't play the game without it. You have Missile Rack Zephyr in this SP? Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Best weapons for use in Anger Showdown? Revoker Storm Rack, nothing else. Use anything else? Using any other weapon in Anger Showdown, it's basically asking for losses. Using any other weapon in Anger Showdown, asking for losses. Only use Revoker Storm Racks in Anger Showdown. And like Gemini and Railgun if you are in League 2, that is. But mostly in League 1, if you want overall thing, if you want like overall thoughts on Anger Showdown, which weapons you should go with, Revokers and Storm Racks on the best mechs in the game. Eclipse Surge, Nomad, Deathwalker, and Hemlock. Lace Wing is kind of a map dependent situation, so kind of gonna go with that. Brain Dead Mech is there, don't you dare go and just get yourself killed. Don't you dare. But I mean, I can't stop him, so that is that. Beat him up. Brain Dead Mech is there. I'm using Orion and Railgun 8. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's pretty decent, pretty good in Anger Showdown. Deathwalker is crashed and cooked. That's the Revoker Eclipse. Focus him down. Focus him down. I saw you coming. I saw you coming. I am not dumb. I kind of wish these guys would kind of focus less. Brain Dead Mechs are out, boys. I am so desperate. You already told me once, man. Don't tell me the same thing. I already understand, buddy. What can you do? Seeker, he can try it. I dare the Seeker to try it. Yeah. So the trick against Seeker, just back up, hit him with your Hunter's Mark. He's stasis, so he can't fight back, and that's the trick. Do this anymore. Come on, boys, we're gonna need a cook. Just buy Eclipse and become invincible. It's the most brain-dead mech ever. Yep, 100% approved. That's what I recommend everyone do instead of wasting their A coins. That's what I recommend everyone do. But people are wasting A coins on upgrading stuff like, look at that, Disc Launcher Guardian. No skill required. Yeah, 100%. Revoker Eclipse is no skill based build. I will tell everyone right now, you may disagree with me, but Revoker Eclipse is no skill based build pretty much. It's just a build where you just activate the ability, hold down the trigger and run towards your enemy, that's it. Nothing more. Nothing else involved in that build. Nothing else involved. I will get this token and then we'll get to the devlog. Because I kinda wanna share my thoughts about the devlog, so yeah. I'm gonna get that token and then spin it. Just show you what I get. Mostly whatever I get is gonna be garbage, but whatever it is, right? So yeah. So whatever I get, I'll just get it. But I want to get to the devlog, so that's what everyone is waiting for. Yeah, bro, seriously, yep. But I still recommend everyone do it because I mean, you either use the meta or lose. So like it's kind of like it's like more of like a situation where like do you care about having fun or do you care about winning battles? Okay, one boy is cooked. You can get away with using some decent mechs like some epic mechs are fine, but you have to use good weapons though. Using good weapons is important all the time. Hopefully the new legendary scout is a devlog counters Eclipse. I don't think so. Nope. It doesn't counter Eclipse. Pretty much when I heard the ability freezes enemies in place, I pretty much immediately assumed it was a status effect. And what is Eclipse good against? Status effects. No surprise. No surprise. No surprise obviously. Once I heard the devs say that it freezes enemies in place, immediately it's either an EMP effect or some kind of new freezing effect, which I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be a status effect obviously. and it's useless against Eclipse. Pretty much, you can hear it from me itself and every other content creator. Approved 100%. It's basically just a legendary Zephyr. I think so. Just gonna aim there because he's gonna be standing near the wall and I can just easily radius him. Any tips for tournament after banned SP droppers? Use any tips? Get Geminis. Get Geminis or upgrade. You need to get high energy capacitated mechs. That's what I recommend you use for tournament right now. Like my Guardian with Stormrack 10 and 6 combos, still able to 1-mag these bots though. Somehow, I'm not sure how. And also Geminis. Geminis do so much damage. Even a maxed bot won't be able to survive 1-mag basically. It's a lot of damage. It's like so funny. So if you want to farm tournament, you're not gonna get like top spot or anything, like anybody with Revoker Eclipse obviously. So if you want tips for tournament, start progressing, get Revoker Eclipse and Search, max them out, go high-end SP, like around 14,000 SP or something, and then you can cook in tournament. But that's about it I can tell you. But if you want like in your SP tips, Gemini and Stormac, high energy capacitated stuff. That's what I would say. But yeah, people that'll get since SP dropping is banned, the only people that are gonna get like high end tournament scores are gonna be like high SP players with maxed out Revoker Eclipse and Surge. So if you wanna be one of those people, you're gonna have to get a really high competitive hanger, my boy. Which at your level, physically not possible. I'll tell you right now, physically not possible for you. Because it's gonna take you a long time to do that. So yeah. What I recommend you do is use a couple of heavy mechs in your hanger with some big storm mechs. That's what I recommend you do. Macarena, but if I see Revoker Eclipse, the video ends. Yep, 100%. One thing I'll mention, I'm not gonna make, my content will never be too much meta. I hate meta, and I know that my viewers won't like it either. So I always try not to make the content too meta. So the content will either be meta mechs with garbage weapons or decent mechs with good weapons, but that's about it. Have you seen the Plarium Play event? Noticed that how you get the tokens in the event? Yep, I already know that. Boy. Disc Launcher Ares, most OP build in existence. So yeah, Ultras God, if you're asking me how to farm tournament, just play it regularly. Just play it normal. Yeah, you see? Stormrack Guardian. Pretty much gets the job done. High energy capacity. So yeah, you're gonna need to put builds like this if you wanna even play in tournament anymore. So you're gonna need to put big builds like this. Big ones though. I have never got an event for the tokens. Why? If you are a mobile player, then you won't get it, sadly. But what is the best weapon on Seeker? Revoker? Not surprised. No surprise there. Best weapon for Seeker? Revoker. Revoker Seeker is like it's not like a common build, but I do see it in competitive matches. Like I see Platinum LTA running it. And he does use it again in competitive matches, so that is interesting. Hornet Blueprints, let's go, very OP. Everyone, Stormrack is best? Nope, I don't think so, Stormrack is not good. Because Stormrack magazine unload time is 2 seconds, the warp duration is 6 seconds, so you have 4 seconds of downtime. So instead of having the 4 seconds of downtime, you can still continue shooting with Revoker, and Revoker has enough damage output to basically kill anything. So why would you use a Stormrack? Don't see right, don't see why. I disagree with that. So yeah. Alright, so anyways, we got the blueprints, Everyone saw what the blueprints, so now we're gonna get into the devlog. Just open it first. Let me see if I can open the devlog first. On my thingy, I'm gonna have to kind of go into Mech Arena. Mech Arena officials. And I'm gonna open the devlog thingy, and then we can check it out. No problem. Alright, so just give me a second here. What I have to do is I'm gonna have to turn off the background music a bit, and I'm gonna have to switch my capture pages. Gonna have to add window capture, and I'm gonna have to do this and select which one. Which one should I go for? This one. Alright, so I think this one should work. Alright, let's adjust this to the frame. Should work. Give me a second here. I'm gonna try my best. So try my best. So give me a sec. I don't think it matters too much. All right. Hopefully everyone can see the screen. And I'm just gonna get to here. Go full screen, or we'll do it like this instead. So just gonna take a look at it.
Hi everyone, I'm Fu from the Mech Arena community team. Whoa, that was weird. Anyway, welcome to our 16th. Hi Freya! I heard you were looking for a new devlog host. So here I am. Right on time, let me introduce you to everyone.
Can anybody hear that? Can anybody hear it? Hopefully anybody can hear it. I kind of hope everyone can hear it though. Can everybody hear it? Hear the video noise? Hopefully. Yes, thank you, introvert, thank you.
For those who don't already know, this is Flu, our community star. From now on, she'll be the host of our devlogs. Welcome! Thanks for the intro.
Very cool indeed. But what I do care about, can you show me your ID? I want to send a friend request to you. It's in the description. You can just check the description.
It's great to be here, but I can't let you go just like that. Maybe you can do the recap real quick, just for old time's sake.
Okay, recap, very interesting.
Let's go over the latest additions to the arena. But first, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that like button. Back to the recap. We introduced a new mech to the roster, Silverthorn.
Silverthorn, piece of garbage, not good. But watch the devlog. They're going to show how OP it is.
Has deadly blade burst ability. It fires 5 blades that embed themselves into an enemy, damaging and slowing them. So tread with caution. We also
tread with caution, you say? Okay. We'll all believe that. Very OP.
Released 2 new assault weapons. The Berserker has...
Berserker is not good, but...
the Pulverize perk, which means that as you fire the weapon, its bullet dispersion and crit chance both steadily increase.
One thing I want to ask the developers is, why did you add a bullet dispersion? That's the main issue. That's the main issue that makes this weapon bad. And also 90-meter maximum range. Do you think that's enough? I don't think so. Bullet dispersion means the longer you fire it, your bullets go all over the place. So anything like an eclipse that's moving fast in phase cloak can easily dodge all your shots. And that is not good. So Berserker is it's mid, not very good, but...
The Reaver, on the other hand, is a trip...
Yeah, Reaver is fine. Reaver is pretty decent, but again, why would you use Reaver when Revoker exists? These are just my general thoughts anyways. Like Reaver has like 60 meters range, right? So like Reaver has 60 meters range. So like when you're using Revoker, for example, Revoker has 39 meters range at max. So what you can just do is you can just put a legendary max range implant on your Revoker, pretty much same range, and like anybody with a Revoker scout can close the distance quickly, even though you're using Reaver. You're not gonna brawl with them necessarily, that would be stupid, but even if you're not brawling with them, like any dash mech with Revoker can pretty much close the distance. And do you have enough DPS to outbrawl them? Nope, you don't. So like, why would you use this over Revoker is the question. But I mean, it is a pretty interesting weapon though. I think I am more interested in the 16s, but yeah.
Threat of high reload speed, heavy damage dealing capabilities, and a quick rate of fire. Be sure to take these new additions for a spin.
These new additions for a spin. Did you all hear that? They think the Silverthorn and Berserker are all worth buying and taken out for a spin. I don't know. Do you guys believe them? I don't think so. I like Berserker trying hard to beat Overdriver but couldn't. I mean, if you have Berserker, might as well not use it. It's not really good. People could use Reaper as a minigun or Overdrive alternative though. Yes, that's true, but a minigun and Overdriver have more DPS. The only time where Reaper has more DPS is only after they start reloading. So like, since they have more damage output, it's more of a matter of you kill things faster. So why would you use it over Overdriver and minigun? They're still better, but like Reaper could be a good alternative on some mechs, but not on all of them though. That's one thing I'll say.
Finally, we've updated squad presets and released a brand new mode.
Squad presets, very fantastic, very useful. Much appreciate the update.
Hangar Showdown. In it, you and an ally take on a
Hangar Showdown has a lot of issues, like I'll kind of explain it right now. League dropping is one of the issues. League droppers, but league dropping is like an issue for like people that are like around 3000 SP, I'd say, that don't have like good stuff. If you're around 4000 SP, 5000 SP, you should be able to beat league droppers pretty easily. It's not that difficult, because pretty much like in League 2 where you don't have any mods, pretty much you can still one-shot people. Matchmaking is nuts, yeah, obviously. So yeah, league dropping is an issue. Another thing is matchmaking is garbage. Wait time. Want to wait for 1 minute and still get a bot match? I don't like that. I will even wait for 2 minutes, but just give me a player match. I don't even care basically. Like I'm willing to wait 2 minutes, but still give me a player match. That's what I'm asking. Next, what do we have? What do we have on the agenda? Then like random teammates. Random teammates you can never rely on. Whenever you go into a Hangar Showdown match, just imagine it as a 1v2. Never, only in some scenarios you can imagine as good Hangar Showdown battles. Because most of the time I get teammates with Ares, freaking carbines, whatever. And like, I don't even want to say it basically, it's so embarrassing. Like, honestly. So yeah, like not being able to invite friends in this mode, one of the most important things they should have added. I think they really should have added that. That could potentially fix a lot of the matchmaking issues. It's just I'm saying. I'm not sure what everyone's opinions on this, but yeah.
rival duo over multiple rounds with a maxed out loadout. We hope you've enjoyed
Multiple rounds. It's only 5 rounds, and you will ask us to pay you 100 A coins, which is the most wanted currency in the game, to like even play more rounds. So no, I don't kind of see a reason to do that. That's a waste. Honest opinion. Let's all be honest here. Why would you want to like waste like 8 coins? If it's credits, it's fine. If it's like a 10,000 credits or something, manageable, because credits are something you easily get, right? Like, but 8 coins is like a thing. But I think it's fine as long as you're like paying 8 coins and then you're getting something back, like a mod parts or something, so it's fine. But I kind of still wish the price was 10 A-coins per just every battle instead of increasing by 5 A-coins per battle every match. We need an option for team in Action. Yep, 100% agree.
experimenting with this feature. And that's it for the recap. Flu, you take it from here. Right. Let's discuss what's on the horizon. We are expecting a new mech to break the ice in December.
Let's go.
Codenamed Frost, it will be sure to send shivers down your spine.
Shivers down our spine, you tell me. Okay. 100% approved. Let's see.
Its ability.
Let's see.
Frost will be a legendary scout with a
legendary
paralyzing trap. It will
Legendary Scout. Interesting.
Create an area around itself that immobilizes enemies entering the area of effect.
Immobilizes enemies within the area of effect. And also it gets reduced.
Literally freezing them in their tracks.
Okay. Literally freezing them some tracks. So it's basically like EMP kind of thing. So it's basically like a surge type thing. You dash in, basically, get the drop on people with the EMP, and anything that's under the EMP status effect is basically free kill. So like, yeah. This, they mention immobilizing, freezing them in the tracks, I kind of think it's going to be like some kind of new frozen status effect, some kind of that kind of thing. But either way, it is a status effect, and it's going to be bad against Eclipse regardless.
While active, Frost will receive reduced damage, and enemies caught in the ability won't be able to escape or use any movement-based abilities.
So enemies within the radius won't be able to use their movement-based abilities, and they will also not be able to escape. Very interesting indeed. So like movement-based abilities, there are a lot of things to consider. Deathwalker reanimation, Vortex nanobot field gives 100% movement speed boost. Deathwalkers is like 60%, I suppose. And like Eclipse is like around, I'm not going to assume, but it's going to be around like 70%, I suppose. But yeah, 70% and like whatever. So like dashes, like any dash mech, surge, nomad, kill shot, slingshot, like any dash, that's also a movement based ability. Lace wing jump, also a movement based ability. And like there are a lot of things to consider, like Paragon as well. Like nobody uses Paragon, but like in anyways, in simple sense, like any movement based ability means very interesting. So that means so if like any Deathwalker or any kind of like surge or anything approaches you, so you can like pretty much just keep them right in their tracks, and that I think is pretty useful in team play situations specifically. I kind of see that working out, but it kind of depends on the ability radius though. So like surge EMP radius is 15 meters, 15-meter radius, right? But since it has a dash distance of 40 meters, it can pretty much easily cover the ground and get the drop on people. But this thing, I'm not sure whether it has a dash or it's like a Zephyr where like if you push the ability button, it activates instantly. So I'm like not 100% sure about that, but yeah.
Expect more details in the
I kind of want to go back and see that.
Won't be able to escape. While active, Frost will receive reduced damage.
So its damage is also getting reduced, correct? So its damage output is low. Mostly not a big issue. I mean, it's a scout, right? So use the revokers, even if its damage is reduced by like what 20 or 30%, your revokers are still going to do crazy damage. I don't think it even matters, honestly. Yeah. What's the red and gray mech when the weapon presets are shown in the video? What do you mean? The red and gray mech. What are you talking about? My boy talking about something? 1 second. This one, and this one. This is a silver thorn. This is dual. This is the beam healer, man. Beam healer. They mentioned this a few devlogs ago. Okay, like a few devlogs ago, they mentioned they're gonna release a beam healer, codenamed Dual. It's gonna fire a beam. So I'm gonna tell you the specifications of it if you don't know. So it's gonna fire a beam towards enemies and allies. Whoever it hits, it's gonna either heal them or deal damage to the enemy. And I am actually gonna get that dual mech because I want another healer in my hangar, obviously. Because having two healers is very fun for me. Not sure how that's gonna be for everyone, but like this one is Silverthorn garbage, but anyways, let's get back into
them in their tracks. While active, Frost will receive reduced damage, and enemies caught in the ability won't be able to escape or use any movement-based abilities. Expect more details in the upcoming Mech Spotlight. We are also working on a new beam.
Okay, so my thoughts on the mech are very simple. The chances whether it becomes meta or not kind of depends on how the ability mechanics work. Mostly, I would say the radius is kind of important of the ability. If the ability radius is small, then I don't think it's going to be very good. Also, the mech, Mech should be around like 20, above 20 kilometers, obviously. It should be like around 28 kph or something. Like around Mimicker or Eclipse speed, I should say. Should be around that speed. I don't think they should make it a bit fast, but depends. I don't think they mentioned it had a dash, correct? If I'm correct, they didn't mention it has a dash. So that means it's just gonna, so it's gonna work basically like a Zephyr, but like it's gonna work a bit differently. Very interesting indeed. I'm very interested in seeing how the mech goes, but once again, the developers have succeeded in not making sure that Eclipse is being countered. So they are making sure that Eclipse stays meta forever, and I mean, we can't have the best mech in the game be countered, right? Nobody wants that.
Weapon, codename Tunnel. As its codename suggests, this weapon
Codenamed Tunnel. So it's a legendary beam weapon. I don't think it's a good idea to add beams. Like, beams are interesting, but mostly sustained fire weapons. Do you think people are going to walk out in the open? Mostly against bots only it's going to be useful, but let's see what it is.
will release a beam which will tunnel through mechs, dealing damage to anyone standing in the way. The weapon will work best up close.
Okay, so it's basically same mechanic as Howler. If you guys don't know what Howler does, is like Howler, you can shoot it through your allies and through enemies, through multiple enemies. So like basically Howler, what it you can do. So if you're like standing behind like a really tanky ally, for example, Howler, you can shoot through your allies, and that is very cool indeed. So for Howler, but like Howler is not good against mods, so like it's not Howler's not great at all. But like this thing is very interesting. But they did mention it's going to work up close. And again, beam weapon up close, I'm not so sure about that. Any of you guys have a hunch? I don't know.
So make sure to pair it up with high HP mechs that can
Pair it up with the Onyx, most OP mech in the entire game. Okay, the beam weapon, I don't have high hopes for the beam weapon, guys. Like, honestly, a close, if it's gonna have like short range, if you're gonna do the same thing with Berserker and Reaver, have short range, you might as well just make a close quarters weapon at that rate. You might as well just make a close quarters weapon instead of making a beam weapon, honestly. What is the point? Like honestly, if you're gonna make a sustain fire weapon, you're the one thing you have to make sure it's better against Revoker, obviously. I don't know why they're not trying to do that though. Most obvious option is just to nerf Revoker, but like they could also make better weapons than it, but I mean they're trying their best not to, so that's
withstand a brawl on the front lines. Now let's talk.
You cannot brawl with the beam weapons on the front lines. Genius developers. Reason is because anybody with Revokers again will out DPS you, pretty much.
Maps. As winter creeps in, we are working on 3 new snow-covered locations to launch in early December. As always,
map looks very interesting. Very cool. What do you all think about this map? I'll leave the opinion on you guys. What do you guys think about the map? The map looks very interesting indeed to me.
These arenas will have plenty of exciting spots for you to discover.
Oh, that's a pilot up there.
Make sure to wrap up.
It is a Lancer map, so I guess they're celebrating like the Lancer kind of thing. It kind of looks like abandoned. Yeah.
Warm. Let us know if you like the look of these maps.
Yeah, I like the look of the map. What I don't like is the mechs and weapons. I mean, the mech is fine. He's somewhat decent, but like the weapon, I don't see a use. Or just race kind of thing. Okay, I'll show the map again.
To discover. Make sure to wrap up warms. We'll have snow-covered locations.
Let's just show the map again so that the audience know how the map looks.
These arenas will have plenty of exciting spots for you to discover. Make sure to wrap up warm. Let us know if you like the look of these maps in the comments. Finally, we saved some exciting news for last. We are working on a new feature to enhance your arena experience.
That is very good. Much appreciate, developers. Much appreciate. At least you're doing something, and that I appreciate. So first thing they have done, great. Like I'll say it everything once in a row. Hanger shutdown is nice, but it needs some modification. As I said, all the problems they have to be fixed. And next, they fixed the SP dropping in tournament, which is also nice. So now low SP players can enjoy their battles, and that is good. Very important one indeed. And next one is this new news here. It's also very good, and the price reduction as well. We should not forget the price reduction. Price reduction is very helpful for the low SP players as well, so they can help them progress faster, so they can get their hands on Eclipse and Surge, get it like tier 7 and like have access to Eclipse and Surge. So like most of the things that the developers are doing they're going in the right way possible, but I still think there are a few things that they should do, but I'm not going to go out point it out or anything. I'll just let them take their time and do it. We're not the one to judge, right? But I appreciate the developers for doing the good stuff, much appreciated always.
We can't disclose too much now, but all I can say is that soon you'll be able to test new content for free. Follow our official updates on social media to stay in the loop. And that's everything for now. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to try everything out. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and
okay, I'm already subscribed to this channel on my other account, but anyways, a few disclaimers here. A few disclaimers to go on about. There are still 2 mechs they haven't released yet. So if you guys have watched the previous devlogs, you may notice the code-named Earthquake mech and also the code-named Duel. Those 2 mechs have not been released yet. The Earthquake one and this new Frost one kind of have some similarities, and I'll kind of say it right now. The Frost mech, they just said, again, it immobilizes enemies, completely freezing them in place, also prevents them from using movement-based abilities, and like they can't escape and stuff like that. And what did they say for the Earthquake mech? So what did they say? The specifications for the Earthquake mech is like the mech creates a zone around its field which prevents the enemies from using movement-based abilities. Also, there's a shield for the Earthquake mech, which also the shield HP increases as the number of enemies are within their ability radius, and it also prevents them from using movement-based abilities. So I kind of think they're like either like so like I'm just gonna assume here. It's just an assumption. Don't take it into account. So I'm gonna assume they're either just kind of skipping the Earthquake mech and just doing the Frost one, or they're just like Frost is like an advanced version of the Earthquake one. So I'm gonna kind of assume it like that. Like let's just keep it as an assumption. And the Duel one, like I said again, it's like a beam healer type thing. I kind of wish they would bring that out sooner as possible. So yeah, I am waiting for the beam healer. The mechs and weapons are very interesting. The weapon, I don't have much hope for it. Let's see the comments. Sad to not see those days. Happily to see Flow. Wish you both the best. Okay, escape to 11. Much appreciate. Welcome, Flo. Have a great year. Okay, got you. New Mech from the previous devlog I see. The new Mech is garbage. Not surprised. Did you see the beam heal Mech? Yeah, we all saw it. Okay, so we see the comments section, whatever. So nice. Alright, so that's some interesting things in there. The bloopers.
steadily increase.
Okay, these are just the bloopers, whatever. Anyways, I get back to this. Let's remove this. Alright, we're back here. Anyways, there was a lot of interesting things we saw. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Again, those are just my general thoughts on the opinions and stuff. I'm not gonna completely So yeah, those are just my general thoughts. I'm not like 100% sure why this is not fair. Yeah. So yeah, the beam weapon, I don't have high hopes for the beam weapon. Like pretty much any beam weapon in general, I don't have high hopes. Like graviton beam itself is kind of like, I don't see a reason to use graviton beam in, like, it's usable, but like a lot of people just spam the revoker eclipse, you know. So yeah, can't do anything about that. Arena Game Hub, hello sir, how's it going? Can you review my hangar ID? Yeah, sure. So yeah, most of the stuff I said here are just my opinions. You may not agree with some of those, but that is fine. I just need to give my general opinions to the... Oh, not this one. I have to copy this. So yeah, I'm just giving my general opinions on stuff, so whether you agree or disagree, it's kind of like up to you. But yeah. Oi, the King. Very cool name. Let's see. Wow. My man's a gamer. My boy is gamer. He's gamer. 100% approved. Let's see. Savant MD. Savants are a waste of A coins. I mean, Savants are a waste of credits. It cost you 600,000 credits, right? To get those wasted credits. Oracle 6, I think you got that from the Crit Rush event that went on for a while. I spun the Oracle 6 Crit Rush event 9 times, got nothing, but a bunch of fortune keys, which, I mean, I'm not upset about. Amber Gun Tengu, fine, but I honestly think like except for the Lancer, none of these other mechs belong here, honestly. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I got Oracle 6 and 4 spins. Nice. Salvor. You can use the Salvor instead of the AMD. Salvor has like a what? You have access to mods on Salvor. It has 20 energy capacity. It's better. Might as well use that. You also have Parasite. Oracle 6 is probably better than Viper 6. Yeah, actually, I think so. Oracle, actually, I think it's better than Viper. But how much better than Viper? How much better than Viper? We're talking. It's not going to be like a so like the same. It's like the same thing with Overdriver and Viper. Like Overdriver is better than Viper, obviously. But like if you already have Viper, why would you want to go for like Overdriver? So like how much Overdriver is better? So like the question is, how much is Overdriver better from Viper? Like only a small difference. Like the only issue with Viper is like the rockets are inconsistent and they don't hit their shots. And Eclipse exists obviously, a lot of stealth mechs. So against stealth, rockets will not be able to hit. So that's like a, so it's more of like reliant on low SP. So like in low SP, Vipers will definitely smack, but like in higher speeds, no. Like in this SP, pretty much in my SP around 7,000, I cannot use Viper. Vipers are just trash, straight up trash. So yeah. So like yeah, Vipers are just like whatever. I don't even see a reason to use them. Fragment Gun Deathwalker, no, nope. Put Stormrax on the Deathwalker. Put the Stormrax on the Deathwalker. So it was still worth it spinning? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was worth spinning. I mean, for lower SP people. For lower SP people, yes. If you're above like 4,000 SP, then kind of a waste. Kind of a waste on that. Anyways, Pod Gun Parasite is decent. I have tested this out in my video as well. If you have not seen that, I recommend you go check it out. If you guys are wondering on what weapons to put on your Parasite, I've already made a video on that. I have fragment guns on my Deathwalker to get achievement, actually. Okay. I mean, if it's for achievement, it's fine. Volti, okay. Not bad hanger. I would say this is your best hanger, on my opinion. This one, stasis beams, you're not doing anything with that. This one, I think, is... I'm not... at this SP, I don't think so. But I mean... really fun hanger, though. It's a really funny hanger. A lot of light mechs we're seeing here. We have like 4 light mechs along with the Stalker. Very interesting hanger. If you have Plarium Play, send it to Plarium Play. I'm not sure if I have space in my friends list, but yeah. But I got banned from chat due to my account for 4 days. It is my account is illegal. I don't know what he's trying to say. So Oracle 6 is worth getting for like lower SP players. If you're like below 4000 SP or something, you'll be worth it. But above that, I would please give tips for my hanger. Yeah, sure. Let's see, I have to just copy this hanger, copy paste this ID here. Make sure I'm copying the correct hanger, obviously. Dish Killer. Very OP. Let's see. Railgun Orion, perfect. Doing good stuff. Orion, Shield Pierce, and Railgun Orion damage. Very good. But I recommend cooldown instead of the Railgun Orion damage. Podgun Parasite, not bad. Podgun Parasite is actually pretty good. What do you have? Duration. Nice. Duration is very important on Parasite. You're doing good stuff. Damage, obviously. Cooldown as well. Nice. Good stuff. Stormrack Guardian. Let's see. Reload and damage is nice. Chongus. Chong. Alright, let me get back into it. Chongus with weapons that cannot survive out in the open. I don't think so. Overdriver on Chungus. No, I don't think so. Okay, Revoker Aegis, huh? Very interesting. Max Revoker Range Legendary. Okay, I kind of see that working out, but Revoker Aegis. Oh, Hornet. You got a Hornet. I guess you got this from the free token. Hopefully you did not spend any A coins on this. I mean, you got it with the free token. It's a collection. Might as well keep it. Okay, so these builds are fine. These two are, I think I would fix these two builds. So what I would do is, I got it for free. Nice. Yeah, but don't use it though. Hornets are not good. Any of these weapons in your hangars is objectively better than a Hornet. What I recommend you do is put your Viper 8s on the Aegis. And put the Revoker 16 on a Zephyr. Replace the Zephyr with the Brick House. I gotta go. See you, Galaxy. Alright. Thank you for joining, Introvert. Much appreciated. Should I use Stormrax on Deathwalker without a cooldown implant because I don't have? I mean, if you don't have cooldown implant, that's fine, but Deathwalker relies heavily on cooldown and duration. You should not skip out on either of those. Definitely recommend use both. So Dish Killer, for your hanger, what I would suggest, put both Viper 8s on Aegis. And put Revoker 16 on Zephyr along with the duration implant. If you have duration implant, put duration on Zephyr and replace the Zephyr with the Brick House. So Viper Aegis and Revoker Zephyr, and for Orion you're just missing a cooldown implant, and that's about it. I have Podgun 10 too. You have Podgun 10? I mean, Podgun 10, you could use it on like, what is the best weapon on Brick House Mech? Brick House, I think it's best weapon on Brick House. I think it's like a Stormrack or Podgun, something that like keeps your distance, because Brick House is 14 kph, right? Very slow. You can't chase down enemies, so not a good idea. Also, it's a mech that cannot survive out in the open. Like Brick House has a lot of HP and stuff, but you're not gonna last out in the open, even with sustained fire weapons. So Stormrack Podgun on Brick House. I mean, if you plan on using it. Yeah, but I mean, if you plan on using the Brick House, I would use it with the Podgun or something. But since you have your Podguns on Parasite, I would not exchange it. But yeah, should I keep the Viper 8 on Parasite and Podgun 10-8 on Chongus? Do I recommend you do that? Yeah, I think it could potentially work. Like well, you can put like Overdriver 10 and like some kind of 6 energy weapon, like if you have like Viper 6 or something, you can put that on. But You can put the double Viper 8s on the Parasite, but I would say the Aegis is more value that, because what I'm trying to do here is to make sure all of your mechs are good. And also, one more thing to note is that both Guardian, Brickhouse, and Aegis, all three of these mechs are not something that you will lose for long term, so you're going to need to save up for Eclipse and Surge at some point, right? So yeah, these three mechs I don't think you will use for very long, pretty much. So yeah, you're going to eventually replace them, but yeah, for now your Hanker's decent. Just make sure you replace it with the Zephyr, put the Revokers on, put the Viper 8s on this, and the Pod Gun on Parasite's fine for now. Or you can put the Revokers on Parasite too. You can put the Revokers on Parasite too. I mean, against like Parasite against like Surge or Nomad will pretty much easily outduel them. So I think you can put the Revokers on Parasite. You're kind of wasting it on the Aegis though. If you don't have Zephyr, you can put it on the Parasite and put the Pod Guns on the Brickhouse and Vipers on Aegis. What I recommend you do. Parasite Revoker for Hanger Showdown. Yeah, Hanger Showdown Revoker Parasite's very strong. I have Zephyr. If you have Zephyr, then put Revoker Zephyr. Revoker Zephyr is really strong. Revoker Zephyr does counter a lot of things. Not a lot of things, but it does counter a few things importantly, especially in your SP, like 4000. Like against Seekers and like Nomads that like wanna rush you. That'd be very useful. Bro, but Brickhouse is not a good mech. It's not a good mech, but if you wanna use it, go ahead. I don't recommend you use it though. That's just how it is. Okay, thanks so much for this detailed explanation. Yeah. I need to explain stuff to people. Then only they'll understand. You know, I can't just tell you like, okay, just go for this because it's worth it. If I'm gonna tell you something, I might as well explain it to you in full detail. That's just the objective. Anyways, the stream has been going for 2 hours. So yeah, which is very good. Let's pop open these crates. That was nothing. Anyways, alright. I will get the credit compensation for the Strike Rocket 10 ones, because since I already have the weapon, I will get the compensation. I will finish a Reaper 8 task. Do I have any tasks to finish? Acquire 2 skins. Actually, I can do that right now. Acquire 2 skins. Very easy, actually. All I need to do is do this. All I need to do is buy all these credit ones for credit based ones for like one credit. Pretty much the task is complete. Acquire skins, right? So pretty much all I have to do is spend one credit. Pretty much is nothing, and I just complete the task. Look at that, completed it. That's the same. If you guys don't know how to complete this, require the two skins task, just do the same thing I did. Just go to random mechs and kind of use. That skin looks ugly though. But yeah, if you don't know how to finish that task, just go to this, like a couple of these mechs and just click on that. Scroll down, you will see that option for buying that Pride skin for like 1 credit. Definitely recommend you do it. I will finish spinning this and end the video. Alright. Credits. Very much appreciate the credits over anything else. Because I am saving credits for something, but yeah, credits are better than the skins, honestly. I don't really care about the skins, honestly. Let's see. Silverthorn skin. Okay. I mean, it was bound to happen, so might as well be. So I did spend less credits and got more credits, so I mean that's a good one to go for. Alright, so that's it for the stream today. Alright, let's see. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm ending the stream right now. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it.